good day, students. So again, this is teacher Teresa. Another week, another topic. So last time we discussed about letter A in Unit 7, and our focus skills to that is about listening, right? Listening. And we also discussed about likes and dislikes. Now, let's move on to letter B of Unit 7, and our focus skills today is reading. Okay, reading. Now, our aim for today is read about interesting street food. Okay, so when you say interesting street food, this is the meaning inside. Okay, so please take note of that. Don't forget to write it on your book. Circle the words and write the meaning inside. Alright, now let's go here in our vocabulary. So we have set of words here, and it says here listen and repeat. Okay. So when you say listen, fang, repeat, put duay. Okay. So if you're ready, let's start.
Track 7-6.
Peppers, peppers. Soup, soup. Vegetables, vegetables. Fruits, fruits. Lemons, lemons. Sandwiches, sandwiches. Beans, beans. Ice cream, ice cream.
Okay, so I hope you also read those words. So let's read again. So we have peppers, soup, vegetables, fruits, lemons, sandwiches, beans, and ice cream. So this time we will translate each words in Thai. So again, take note of this. So we have peppers. This is the meaning in Thai. Soup, vegetables, fruits, lemons, sandwiches, ice cream, and beans. Okay, so students, don't forget to write each word's meaning in Thai. Okay, next, let's go to activity number 2. It says here, look at the words again. Circle the words that ends in an S. Okay, letter S, tuwa S. So let's look for the word that has S in the last part. Okay, so we have peppers, vegetables, fruits, lemons, sandwiches, and beans. Okay, so those are words that has letter S on the last part. So we have here note. Count nouns, example beans, can be plural and take an S. But there's non-count nouns, example ice cream, that cannot have S. Okay, so you cannot add S here because it's non-count, uncountable noun. So when you say countable, you can 1, 2, 3. Okay, you can do it like that. But if non-count or uncountable noun like soup and ice cream, you cannot, you cannot count the soup by its own without its container. Shamai? And like from fruits, you can count fruits, sandwiches, beans, and vegetables. You can count those words or those things. But ice cream and soup, you cannot count it on its own as long as they have container. Shamai? Alright, so let's go to activity number 3. So fill in the blanks. What are we going to fill in? We need to choose 5 words out from these words here. Okay, next, let's go to number 1. A blank is meat and cheese between 2 slices of bread. Again, A blank is meat and cheese between 2 slices of bread. So we have meat, we have cheese, and we put it together between the 2 slices of bread. So let's look for that. So vegetables don't have meat. Soup, it has meat. but it doesn't have two slices of bread. How about sandwiches? Okay, so we have meat, we have cheese, and we also have two slices of bread. So the answer for number one is sandwich. Okay, so again, write the answers on your book. Next, let's go to number two. Peppers and potatoes are kinds of blank. Again, peppers and potatoes are kinds of blank. Okay, so let's look for those vocabulary word that has peppers and potatoes. So let's go for fruits. Can you see any peppers here? No, you cannot. How about potatoes? No, it doesn't have also. How about vegetables? Okay, so we have peppers here and potatoes. So those are or kinds of vegetables. Okay, next, number three. Bananas and oranges are kinds of, again, bananas and oranges are kinds of. So let's go for the beans. Can you see banana and oranges here? No, you cannot. How about fruits? We have bananas here and oranges. So they are kinds of fruit. Okay, next, number four. Cheese and blank are made from milk. Again, cheese and blank are made from milk. Now let's go and look for food here that has milk on it. Does pepper has milk? No. How about soup? Does it has milk? No. How about ice cream? Alright, so ice cream, okay, cheese and ice cream are made from milk. Next, number five. A and blank is vegetables and meat cooked in water. Again, A and blank is vegetables and meat cooked in water. So we have vegetables and meat that cooked in the water. So look for a word there, here, that has meat and vegetable on it. So we have soup. Okay, so please take note of the answers in your book, students. And let's move on to the next slide. So the next slide, number four, fill in the blanks, talk with a partner. So I will let you answer this one. We have sandwiches and pizza. And label each box, okay? You can see boxes here based on the arrow where it's pointed. Okay, so we have here sandwiches, 3 arrows and 3 boxes as well. 2 arrows and 2 boxes as well. So 1 minute, I'll give you 1 minute to answer. And 1 minute starts now. Alright, so let's answer this one. So let's start with sandwiches first. So the arrow for number one in sandwich is what we call bread. Okay, did you got it right? I hope you got it right. Next, let's go to arrow number two. And it's pointing to meat. Okay, so this is meat. Next, arrow number three is pointing to tomatoes. Okay, so I hope you got 3 boxes or 3 arrows correctly. Next, let's go to pizza. Now, let's start with this one. What do you think is this? If your answer is peppers, you are correct. How about this one? The one with yellow color and it's dripping something. So the answer for that is cheese. Okay, so in pizza we have peppers and cheese. And sandwiches we have bread, meat, and tomatoes. Okay, did you got it all 5 correctly? I hope you got it correctly, all of it. Now, I want you to answer my question. Between the two, sandwiches and pizza, which do you prefer or which do you like the most? Okay. So example, for me, I like pizza the most compared to sandwiches. Okay. So I like pizza than sandwiches. Alright, next let's go to number 5. Exercise number 5. So as what I have said, letter B is all about interesting street food. Now we have here different street food that can be found in different countries. Now, if you're ready, let's listen and read. Sorry. Let's listen to it and you can read along. Okay. So let's start.
Track 7-7.
Street food. Street foods are foods you buy and enjoy outside. They're cheap and fun to eat, and they're really good. Here are some great street foods from different countries. Do you have a favorite street food? Ceviche, Peru. Ceviche is Peru's favorite food. It's a kind of fish soup, but it's cold. The fish is not cooked. You make it with lemon or lime juice, vegetables, and hot peppers. It's great. Halo halo, the Philippines. On hot days, people in the Philippines eat halo halo. This is a sweet, cold food. You make it with red beans, fruit, and ice cream. Yum! Guabao, China. Guabao are sandwiches. People enjoy them in China. They're hot and soft. Inside, there are different things, like meat or vegetables. You can buy one and take it with you.
Alright, so these are some examples of street food that can be found in different countries. So we have here ceviche. Everybody, let's say ceviche. Okay, so ceviche is Peru's favorite food. So this is come from Peru, Pratet, Peru. Okay, so it's a kind of fish soup, but it is not hot, but it's cold. Okay, so the fish is not cooked, and you make them with lemon or manao, vegetables, and hot peppers. So this is what ceviche looks like. All right, next let's go. Let's move on to the next street food. So we have here halo halo from the Philippines. So in hot days during summer, people in the Philippines eat halo halo. So when you say halo halo, it like you mix, okay? You mix all of it, mix. This is sweet and cold food. You make it with red beans, fruit, and ice cream. So this is what halo halo looks like. Next, let's go to guabao. Okay, guabao are sandwiches. People enjoy them in China. So these are from China. They are hot and soft. Inside there are different things like meat and vegetables. So this is what guabao looks like. Okay, so let's move on and answer this one to check if you really understand the article. So it says here, circle true or false. True, ching. False, my ching. Okay, next number 1. You eat street foods in a restaurant. Again, you eat street foods in a restaurant. True or false? So if your answer is false, you are correct. Obviously, street food can be found along the street, like talat, okay, like outside the school, outside, as long as it's not in the restaurant. Those are what we call street food. Next, number 2, guabao sometimes have meat. Again, guabao sometimes have meat. True or false? So if your answer is true, you are correct. Next, number 3, ceviche is a hot food. Again, ceviche is a hot food. True or false? So if your answer is false, you are correct. It's cold food, not hot food. Okay, and lastly, number 4, there are vegetables in halo halo. Again, there are vegetables in halo halo. True or false? So if your answer is false, you are correct. There are fruits, not vegetables, in halo halo. Alright, so Let's go to number 7. Activity number 7. It's tech talks here. Says here, talk with a partner. So number 1, which of these food would you like to try and why? For example, if I will be the one to ask this question, okay, which of these foods would you like to try and why? So for me, let's go back here. So among from these three foods, since I know how halo-halo tastes like, since I'm from the Philippines, I like to try this one. What about? Okay, because I want to try if what it tastes like. I know that it common or it tastes like in Salapao here, but it it looks like not the same. They are not like the same. So I'm interested in trying this one than ceviche. Okay. Next, number 2. What street foods do people in your country eat? How do you make them? So for me, we have a lot of street foods in the Philippines, and the one that I like the most is barbecue, isaw, chicken intestine. Yeah, things like that. So how do we make them? We just grill them, okay? Grill them over the fire. Put them in skewer, marinate them, and put them on fire. Yeah, it tastes good. Next, number 3. What are your favorite street foods? Okay, favorite street food. We have here halo halo. I like halo halo. That is one of my favorite street food, and the barbecue. Yeah. So I think let's end our class here, students, and hope you understand or you can learn something from our discussion today about street food. Okay, so this is again Teacher Teresa. Keep safe and keep healthy, everyone. I hope to see you soon, students. Okay? So bye for